Ever wonder if technology could read your mind? Well, it's no longer science fiction. We're talking about devices that don't just listen to your words. They decode your thoughts, emotions, and decisions in real time. This isn't a futuristic dream. It's happening right now. First up, let's look at brainwave headsets. These gadgets are becoming more common and accessible than you might think. They use something called electroencephalography, or EEG, which involves placing small sensors on your scalp. These sensors aren't invasive at all. They just sit there and pick up the tiny electrical signals your brain produces naturally. Think of it like a heart rate monitor, but for your brain. When you're focused, your brain waves have a specific pattern. When you're stressed or relaxed, the patterns change. These headsets can detect those subtle shifts instantly. Imagine playing a game where your character moves based on how calm or focused you are, or a productivity app that senses when your attention is drifting and gently guides you back. This technology is already being used in wellness, gaming, and even professional training to help people understand and manage their mental states. It's like having a dashboard for your own mind. Now, let's take it a step further with something truly revolutionary: Neuralink. You've probably heard the name. This isn't just a headset you wear. It's a brain-computer interface, a tiny chip that's surgically implanted. Its goal is to create a direct link between the human brain and a computer. The chip has thousands of ultra-thin threads that are inserted into the cortex, the outer layer of the brain responsible for higher thought processes like memory, attention, and consciousness. These threads can read the neural signals firing in your brain with incredible precision. The initial purpose is groundbreaking for medicine, aiming to help people with paralysis control devices like smartphones or computers with just their thoughts. But the long-term vision is even more ambitious: a future where we can communicate seamlessly with technology just by thinking. It's a huge leap, moving from external sensors to a direct internal connection with our brains. But what if a device could understand your emotions without ever touching your head? That's where eye and motion trackers come in. Your face is a billboard of your feelings, whether you realize it or not. When you experience an emotion, your facial muscles make tiny involuntary movements called micro-expressions. These can last for just a fraction of a second and are almost impossible to control or hide. Advanced AI systems, equipped with high-speed cameras and sophisticated algorithms, are trained to spot these micro-expressions. By analyzing the subtle twitch of a lip, the furrow of a brow, or the widening of an eye, these AIs can predict your mood with surprising accuracy, often before you even say a word. This technology is being explored in marketing to gauge customer reactions, in healthcare for monitoring patient well-being, and even in hiring processes to assess a candidate's emotional responses during an interview. It's like having a silent, observant psychologist watching you 24/7. Let's combine a couple of these ideas. What do you get? Smart glasses with built-in EEG sensors. Think of your regular stylish glasses, but packed with technology that can read your mind. These devices discreetly embed EEG sensors into the frame, right where it touches your head. These sensors pick up your brain's electrical signals, just like the headsets we talked about, but in a much more wearable and socially acceptable form factor. The system then uses an eye to decode your mental commands. Imagine wanting to scroll through a web page. You just think about scrolling down, and the page moves. Want to select an item? You focus your intention on it. You could even type messages or emails without ever touching a keyboard or a screen. This hands-free control could be a game changer for accessibility, but also for professionals in fields like surgery or manufacturing, where hands need to be free for other tasks. It's a seamless integration of thought and action. If decoding commands is impressive, what about decoding actual images from your mind? This is where functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI, comes into play. While fMRI machines are large and not something you'll have at home anytime soon, the research is mind-blowing. Scientists are using them to literally reconstruct what a person is seeing or even remembering. Here's how it works. When you think of an image, specific areas of your brain's visual cortex light up. The fMRI machine maps this brain activity in real time. Powerful AI algorithms then analyze these patterns and learn to associate them with specific visual features, lines, shapes, colors, and textures. Over time, the AI gets so good at this that it can generate a visual reconstruction of what you're rethinking about. We've seen studies where people look at a photo and the computer generates a blurry but recognizable version of that same image based only on their brain scans. It's like pulling a picture directly out of your memory. It's not just your brain signals. Even your voice is giving away your secrets. The voice assistants we use every day, like Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant, are getting much smarter. They're no longer just understanding the words you say. They're starting to understand asterisk, how asterisk you say them. This is called vocal biomarker analysis. The AI analyzes subtle cues in your speech, your tone, the speed at which you talk, and even the slight tremors in your voice. From these cues, it can infer your emotional state. Are you happy, frustrated, tired, or stressed? Based on its analysis, the assistant can then adjust its response. For example, if it detects frustration in your voice, it might switch to a more patient and simplified mode of interaction. If it senses you're in a hurry, it might give you a more concise answer. This emotional intelligence makes our interactions with technology feel more natural and empathetic, as if the device actually understands you. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and share. It helps me create more amazing videos for you. The impact of this technology on people's lives is already profound. Take brain-computer interfaces, or BCs, for example. For individuals who are paralyzed or have lost the ability to speak due to conditions like ALS or stroke, BCs offer a lifeline. By implanting sensors in the brain or using advanced EE headsets, these systems can translate thoughts directly into text on a screen or into synthesized speech. Users simply focus on the letters or words they want to communicate, and the BCI deciphers their neural signals and outputs the message. This happens almost instantly, restoring a fundamental human ability, the power to communicate, share ideas, and connect with loved ones. It's a powerful demonstration of how mind-reading tech can restore dignity and independence. But what if technology could know what you're going to do before you even do it? This is the realm of neural decoding algorithms. Our brains often make decisions milliseconds before we are consciously aware of them. By monitoring brain activity, specifically in regions associated with decision-making and motor planning, these advanced algorithms can predict your choices. For example, in a lab setting, a computer could predict whether you're going to press a button with your left or right hand before you even move your finger. It does this by recognizing the preparatory brain patterns that fire up just ahead of an action. The implications are vast, from creating prosthetic limbs that respond more intuitively to developing marketing that knows what you buy before you click. It's a peek into the subconscious processes that drive our behavior. Let's take this mind over matter concept into the physical world. Imagine flying a drone without a joystick or any physical controls. That's exactly what mind-controlled drones do. Using an EEG headset, the user simply thinks about the direction they want the drone to fly forward, backward, left, right, up, or down. The headset reads the corresponding brain signals. The software translates them into commands, and the drone responds in real time. This isn't just about intention. It requires intense focus. The user has to maintain a clear mental command for the drone to execute it smoothly. While it's currently a fascinating novelty and a great tool for training concentration, imagine the future possibilities. Controlling complex machinery in hazardous environments or allowing people with physical disabilities to interact with the world in new ways, all powered by the sheer force of thought. Beyond controlling devices, this tech can also serve as a personal wellness coach. Emotion-sensing wearables are becoming increasingly popular. These aren't just your standard fitness trackers. They go a step further. Devices like smartwatches or specialized wristbands are equipped with sensors that monitor physiological signs of stress and anxiety, such as heart rate variability, skin temperature, and electrodermal activity. Basically, how much you sweat. An integrated AI analyzes this data in real time and can detect when your stress levels are rising. When it does, it can provide immediate feedback, like a gentle vibration or a notification on your phone. More importantly, it can suggest calming actions, like guiding you through a deep breathing exercise or suggesting you take a short break. It's like having a personal guardian angel on your wrist, helping you manage your emotional well-being throughout the day. Finally, we arrive at one of the most controversial applications: lie detection. Traditional polygraphs are notoriously unreliable because they measure anxiety, not deception itself. But what if you could look directly at the brain? Researchers are using fMRI and EEG to do just that. The theory is that lying requires more cognitive effort than telling the truth. You have to suppress the truth, invent a falsehood, and maintain it. This extra mental work creates a distinct pattern of brain activity. AI models trained on brain scan data can learn to spot these telltale signs of deception with a high degree of accuracy. While the ethical and legal hurdles are immense, the possibility of a truly reliable lie detector is on the horizon. It raises profound questions about privacy and the very nature of truth, spotting lies before a single word is even spoken. Like, subscribe, and share if this tech blew your mind. It keeps the facts flowing. This technology doesn't wait for words, it reads your mind. From controlling devices with a thought to an AI knowing your emotions better than you do, the future is already here. Which of these devices shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts below. I read everyone.